are you guys? Kenya, Kenya. I think the universe had you guys laughing at Uganda. Hey, your president. Hey. Floods. And the universe said, Kenyans, you have directions everywhere. Ugandans, you know where you're going. Like, don't go if you don't know where you're going. Even Google in Uganda. Know where you're going. If you're going to visit your friend, ask, what is near your house? So I said, I'm going to South B. And again, the Ugandan in me said I can figure it out. So I tell the Uber boda, we are going to. I get on the bike. Now, I didn't know that Kenyans are worse. Because I thought Ugandan borders had traumatized me. I sit on this border. The guy starts moving. I know that to go to South B, the times I've been there, I passed on the express. Right? So this guy turns. And I say, does this road go to South B? He says, yes. But I can see the express is the other side. And we are moving. But I had faith. I said, he knows Nairobi more than me. So we get to some point and there is traffic. So I'm like, yeah, I was right to take the border. There is traffic. So right behind us, I hear something hooting like a bus. Woo, woo, woo. I tell the guy, do you want to die? Get out of the way. We get out of the way. You guys, why is it that what drove past us was a matatu? Your matatus hoot like trains? And as it passed, I read Ongata Transportation Services. And on the back it had, only God can judge me. I'm like, no, I'm judging you. So now the traffic lights release us, we pass, we are continuing. I'm going to South B, but I can see South B leaving me because I'm like, so we get to some point now, I am sure we are lost because you guys, I started seeing things I only used to fantasize about as a child. You guys, I saw House of Manji. I have never thought I would see House of Manji. I am just going to South B. Why am I seeing House of Manji? And then right after, we pass Kenya Transportation Safety, is it? That one. You say it for them. You know it better. Kenya Transportation and Safety Authority. And as we are passing, I'm like, help me. We just continue. Now, I tell this guy, okay, in my head, I started trying to remember. The Ugandan in me was like, what is near the place you are going? And you guys, I could not remember. Then I said, but I know a place that can help me. I said, I knew there is a Winners Chapel in that area. So I said, do you know where Winners Chapel is? He said, yeah. I said, so take me to Winners Chapel. Like I had to round off to the nearest solution. I mean, if prayer is helping the economy, surely prayer could help me get to South B. For all of us, you know, nowadays there's this whole debate. Millennials, Gen Zs. Guys, all of you are just trying to deny that you are aging. Make peace with it. Guys, we are aging. As strong as we are acting, we are aging. You know, when you are in your 20s, you even want people to give you a higher age. When they ask you, Cotilda, how old are you? I'm not so young. I'm just like 22. It's nice to say, but now when you ask me, Cotilda, how old are you? I trap you. How old do you think I am? When you look at me, inside you can feel 30-something, but my face, you're like, maybe 20. Because guys, you know, age doesn't warn you, It doesn't warn you, it just creeps up on you. And you know how you know that you're going, You know you're going, eh? You start saying things like, for us in nowadays. Is amapiano even music, my friend? You went. Make peace, you have gone. And then you know this, you start getting, you catch feelings, eh? You walk into the bar like this one, the DJ is playing some good music, eh? And then the DJ just changes the set and brings an old banger that speaks to you, eh? And then you see some youngins sitting. And you look at them, you're like, you mean, you don't know? Who are you? What are you? Who the hell do you think you, you don't know that song? Why are you in the bar? Where is your mother? You start catching feelings. You don't know that was like 20 years ago. Guys, age is bad. You know, age is so serious that when you're in your 20s, eh, they ask you, where would you like to buy land? You're like, probably Westlands. I'm sure there is still land in Karen. You get to like 30, your dreams start meeting your reality. Eh? They ask you, where would you like to buy land? You're like, By the way, Kitengela is not far. You're coming. By the time you reach like 35, eh? When they ask you now your dreams and your reality have met, they have even shaken hands, and your dream has tapped your reality. I say, I know. You know that point, eh? Where you thought, you were like, I will retire by 35, but my friend, 35 is here. And now they ask you, where would you like to buy land? You're like, you know, someone told me, eh, that in Isinya you can get an acre for 20,000. You have gone. You're like, actually, Tanzania is not bad. I heard the shilling is doing well there. Very different. Totally, and also, I can tell you that. Let me show you how different they are. Allow me to use Exhibit A. When you're looking for a house, it doesn't take long for you to decide that you're taking that house. You only need 3 factors for a man to decide to take a house. Distance from the house to your workplace. Is there parking? Distance from the house to the bar. Let's pay for this house. And then you call your wife, you're like, babe, I found us a house. And then she says, but this house doesn't have a kitchen. Hey, you mean it doesn't have a... You're like, but babe, it's near the bar. We can cook outside. But also, there is somewhere where the male brain is very advantageous. When gentlemen go to buy cars, they know exactly what they are doing. The gentleman will walk into a space to buy a car, and he knows everything. He knows the model, the year, the ground clearance, the fuel consumption, the rim size. Huh? He even tells them, start the engine. Huh? I want to hear the sound. They even know. They are very specific. Horsepower. He says, I want 71. They say, we have 70. No, I want 71. But women, when we walk into a place to buy a car, it's vibes. Who's walking here? Yeah, how may we help? Yeah, I want to buy a car. So what kind of car do you? When I see it, I will know it. Okay, at least tell me one thing about the car that you want. Yeah, I want a red car. Like nothing. Yeah, a red car. And you know, men usually have valid reasons as to why they want to buy the car. They say, I want a Harrier 2012 model. When it gets on the highway, woo, it's a beast. But for us, when they ask, why do you want a red car? Have you seen a red car in pictures? So you want me to be in traffic and all the cars look like mine? Really, like being a woman. Like, it's nice. No, you guys don't know how nice it is. Let me tell you how nice it is. Yeah? You know how nice it is to be. We are the only ones who can afford to switch off our brains, you know. Like, especially if you find a man who has money, you just switch off your brain. Yeah. No, it's not that. By the way, don't think your wife is slow. No. We know what we are doing. How you know that we know what we are doing? Why is it that every man who breaks up with his girlfriend, 2 weeks after you want to get back with her? You know why? Because we can't take rejection. So it brings out the real who you didn't know. So you're with her for years and you don't even know whether she went to university. You don't know what course she did. You break up with her. 2 days later, you're watching the news. And she's on the panel discussing geothermal energy. You're like, Wajiru, when? And she's very serious, discussing geothermal, political, climate change. You're like, ah. We just do it intentionally. We know. We know what we are doing. We just can't take rejection. When a man is dumped, you can know this man was dumped. He looks dumped. He just walks around looking like life has abandoned him. Women, when we get dumped, we want you to know you made a mistake. So you dump me, I used not to paint my nails. Eh? Then I start updating my story. Eh? Like I am being paid. Next thing, the same person who used not to do my nails, you start seeing my reels, and I am at the Radisson with cucumbers on my eyes. It's nice to be a woman, I'm telling you. You need to know what's nice about being a woman. You go to buy a car, and you don't know how you're going to buy the car. Because somebody has money, and it is time to switch off your brain. So you walk into the bond, and you call, hello, babe. Yes. So I'm at the bond. Remember you had promised to buy me a car. Yeah, so I'm here and they're saying the car is 700,000. Oh, really? So how much do you have? 20,000. Really? 20,000? Yeah. They told me the tires are 20,000. So I can pay for the tires. You pay for the rest of the parts. Women, no, by the way, gentlemen, don't believe this nonsense that women are weak. I can prove it to you that we are not.